Good afternoon. My name is Christine Lynch. I did my presentation on the topic Patience is Virtue. So I kind of did a presentation showing how patience has affected my past, present, and future. So kind of take a look into this. So this kind of explains going from the past, present, future. So if you ever thought about back to when you were 16, kind of living your best life, not really listening to everything that your parents had to say, thinking you knew everything in the world, that's kind of how I was when I didn't have any patience at all in my life. I was always trying to be on the go. I didn't want to stop, listen to anybody. So it was kind of just about hanging out with friends. Then my present hit, and now we'll see where patience is taking my future. So kind of a look into the past. Living life to the fullest. I didn't really stop to listen to what everybody was telling me, like what my parents told me or like the things I was learning in school. I was more focused on graduating high school, going off to college because that's what everybody else was doing, and looking forward to like college parties and just being an adult, not listening to what anybody had to say. I was about to be 18, so I was kind of just like on the roll. I never really just stopped and actually took in everything. So I took a lot for granted. I didn't really think about how one day I might actually look back and kind of miss being in school, miss not being an adult at the time, and like not living at home, seeing your parents every day. That's kind of like all the stuff I was too busy trying to get away from, not realizing one day, if anything, I wish I could go back to being in high school, living with my parents, not working full time, just go back to when days were easier. So not having patience really affected my past. I was actually enrolled in Rock Valley right after I got out of high school. But I wasn't really focused. It was just more just to say I was in college. So I didn't really pay attention in my classes. I wasn't always showing up on my scheduled days. I wasn't taking it seriously. I didn't really have the patience to sit in class and kind of focus on what I was being taught. I was too worried about what I was going to do after class, and it was really more just to say I was in college. I felt cool like everybody else was in college. And then ultimately I dropped out after 3 months of being in school. I didn't pass any of my classes, obviously. I didn't even stay around to take my finals or anything, so I got no credits. I ended up actually losing my job that year. I kind of just went downhill, thinking that I knew everything about life. So not having patience really, it let me do my own thing, and now I'm learning that it's not really how it goes in life. So yeah, it was really just all about hanging out with friends, making enough money just to enjoy the night, like just being young, dumb, thought I was living my best life. And then a whole different wave hit me, which is now where I'm at in my present. This wave hit me, and it made me realize that you do need patience in your life, and kind of gave me a sign to slow my roll down. Oops. So this is a quote from Susan Darien. It says, "A mother is a protector, disciplinarian, and a friend." This is out of an article called Motherly. This is kind of relatable because the thing that really made me realize how important patience was having my first son. It kind of isn't really optional. It's just a wave that hits you like, hey, you have a baby in 9 months, so get your life together and hope for the best. So that's really when I realized the importance of patience. And then after I had my son, having a baby, you get 9 months to get together, so I started working full time, got my own apartment and a car. So it really makes you slow down and then just kind of look at life overall. So now currently in the present, I have a 2.5-year-old son. I have an 8-month-old daughter. I work full time at Amazon, and I'm going obviously to school now part time. So patience really affected my life right now because it showed me like, it's time to be an adult. Um, it made me realize the importance of the life that I'm living, and now I have two other lives that depend on me as well. So kind of got my life together, adult life together now. So yes, pictures. So that's the past, the present, and now we'll see the future. This is a quote from David Chemin. It says, "Life is too short. Live it now and live it all with your strength and passion. Don't keep it in reverse against a day you might not have." This was important to me because I was, focused like on the wrong things, and it is important to like kind of live now and be thankful for today because tomorrow is obviously never promised. So this kind of means a lot when you think about how it relates to patience. So now that I have an idea and I'm learning to live with patience and the meaning that it's had in my life, going forward for the future, it affects my goals that I have. Um, so now like I know how to kind of communicate more like with adults, like at work, like having patience, like being around other people, patience when it comes to like kids and family. It kind of makes you realize how I needed to slow down and just be grateful for what I have right now, and kind of just focus like more on like the little things and the importance of them. Then obviously, being a mom, now we're doing calendars. We have multiple alarm clocks to be on time from everything. Um, Patience going on in the future, it helps, having the mindset with the patience helps overcoming obstacles more easily than before. Before I was kind of just like on the spot. Now I take a minute to process everything and think of different options going about something. So it kind of changes like the mindset going on forward. So patience has affected my past, present, and future, and I hope with this presentation that it kind of gives you an idea, maybe to be able to look into your life and see how patience has affected you, and to really see the importance and meaning of patience, because patience is a virtue, and I think that it's something that can be looked past if you don't really take the time to view kind of the meaning of life and all that it's actually worth. So thank you so much, guys.